There comes a point in your journey where you stop trying to become and you actually finally realize who you already are. And what I mean is, you start to understand that there's a point where the noise around you loses its influence, right? And the voice within you actually becomes undeniable because it's just far much louder. And for me, that moment came recently. It was quiet, unexpected, but it really was absolute. And it felt like something internal within me shifted, right? But it wasn't out of motivation or hype, but it was out of like alignment. And it felt as if a door finally was opening that was waiting on me the whole entire time. And so as I reflect and come to you guys with this video, right? In that moment, I understood something. Okay. I understood that I was never just learning trading. I wasn't just building a framework. Neither was I just studying behavior, human behavior, market behavior, psychology, things of that nature. But I was stepping into the responsibility of structure, order, discipline, clarity, and those things, everything that everything that I've been shaped for, right? All of those experiences sort of just hit me at once, and it hit me that the market wasn't random anymore. It wasn't confusing, it wasn't chaotic, but it was something speaking the same language, like my mind was already built to understand it. And in that clarity, right, I made a decision. Okay. Not only was it a decision, but it was through clarity that was so loud that the Lord was just speaking to me. And what was said was a covenant, right? Not just out of emotion symbolically or just sporadic inspiration, but this was a real agreement with myself and with God to operate in structure, right? To honor my identity instead of shrinking from it, to stand the way that I was actually created to stand, right? And as a trader, to actually trade from alignment instead of reaction, and to let order guide my steps in life and in the market. And as the Lord brought it to me, I feel like this covenant was very simple, right? I was no longer to operate below the level of clarity that I've been given, period. And the thing about this is, this means that CRT Nation officially begins today, right? Not only as a brand, not only as a group or a community, not even only as a trend, because I'm sure at some point it will be, but as a place where structure, truth, and real understanding exists. Okay. And where traders stop chasing signals and finally learn to see the market for what it is. Okay. Where clarity starts to replace confusion because a lot of people are confused. And ultimately, where direction replaces hesitation, where phases, cycles, intent, and order starts to become second nature, because this order is the simple nature of the world that God has given us to live in. And so this is where people learn to read the market the way I learned to read it, right? Direct, simple, intuitive, and precise. So at this point in the video, this is where the covenant meets price action, okay? Where identity meets execution, and where order finally starts to meet the chart, because a lot of people are confused. So if you're here at this point of the video, know that you're early, okay? You're watching the foundation be set in real time, and everything that's coming, everything that is coming next. So what I mean is the teachings, the live breakdowns, the overall philosophy, the tools, the mindset, and the deeper layers of CRT, right? They're all being built from the same covenant I just declared that was given to me, and I'm now saying in this video. So this chapter starts now, okay? This direction starts now. This level of clarity, and not only clarity, but also embodiment starts now. So as you've seen by the title of this video, a new covenant has been declared. And me personally, I'm walking in it fully. Welcome to episode 13. Welcome to CRT Nation. And just know it's time to get to work. Peace.